Have we found the best tiny home? Hidden here in the mountains and overlooking the fjords and forests of Norway, could this possibly be the best location that we've seen so far on the channel? I suppose it's up for you to decide, so let's rewind to the start of our journey to the Woodnest. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode. Jazz here. A little bit different today. As you can tell, we're in the airport. It's around 12 p.m. We're about to hop on a flight to what might be one of the most beautiful, craziest Airbnbs I have ever seen. So the flight is just under 2 hours, and when we get to the airport in Bergen, we've got to go pick up our trusty hire car for the next few days. Let's get on the plane. Bye. So come with us on the journey. It's very difficult to get to, and you'll see why. To get up to where we're staying, we have a 45-minute hike up the mountainside. When we arrived last night, it was pitch black, so it was a little bit of a struggle. I'll pop some images up so you can see, just for your entertainment, me pretty much crying halfway up. But now we're gonna do it all again, just for you guys, so you know what to expect when you come and stay at this Airbnb. So come with me as I struggle my way up the mountainside. Starting now. The beauty of this hike is that sense of adventure that I think people search for and desire when staying in a place like this. An initial struggle before you're ultimately rewarded with the chance to stay in one of the most beautiful homes ever. And you can't exactly be mad when this is the view on your way up. Over the river, I can finally see oak through the trees. We're nearly there. Every second of this journey has led up to this moment. 650 miles from home and a 45-minute trek up the mountainside, and we have finally arrived here at Woodnest. Now let's just take a moment, Tom, to really appreciate the views, because this isn't something we're gonna see every day. We have the snow-capped mountains in the background, we're surrounded by pine trees, and you can hear the waterfalls just to my right. But we've gotta address the fjord. It's so glassy and reflects the blue sky perfectly, which is amazing because we really have been blessed with the weather today. Tom and I have been to so many different Airbnbs, but never have we ever felt this removed. Now I know you guys want to head inside, and I'm going to take you there very shortly, but first I want to introduce you to the brilliant minds behind Woodnest, Sally and Kjartan.
My name is Kjartan.
My name is Sally.
And we are the owners of Woodnest. In Australia, my best friend married her best friend, and they probably had a little secret plan of trying to match us. I danced with the bride, she danced with the groom, and then of course the swap. And I was like, I know what's going on here. First I thought it was just a really bad idea to get feelings from a girl from the other side of the world, so I decided to be the first one to go to bed at that wedding.
And I thought he was totally not interested in me, so I was just, okay, that was a bit strange. It was just a bit strange, and then one night we were sitting around and we all decided to do this bucket list, things you want to do with your life. And then he said, I want to build a treehouse. And my heart just like, because I looked down on my list and I'd written, I want to live or sleep in a treehouse. Just this spooky moment, I think, where we kind of was like, okay, there is something here and there's something really special here.
At that moment, I was thinking in my little secret mind that if it's gonna be us, I will propose to her in a treehouse. So I thought that in 2014. When I woke up the next day after the wedding, she was still there, and I was like, oh dang, okay, I can't fight this feeling. Well, it's gonna be hard to fight these feelings.
Fast forward time, so we Skyped, and then we visited each other, and then I ended up moving to Norway. I had to get a bit frustrated because he was working a lot, and I'd like, dude, given up my life, like what's happening? And then he was actually working on building a treehouse. He had a trap door that you'd like climb up in, and that place just became a real special place for us.
I was like, ah, oh, I did it. But then I actually forgot to propose.
Yes, yeah, that's another part of our story. He got me up into this treehouse, and I'm just thinking like, oh, we had a really beautiful like dinner, and I'm thinking, okay, like I'm pretty sure he's gonna propose. Like this is, no one goes to this effort for a date, right? And the time was going, and then I'm asking these questions. How'd you build it? Now I understand why you'd come home with like random paint on your fingers. And then he's like, yeah, I got so stressed towards the end. I had to ring my boss and tell him that I was gonna propose today. And then he like looks at me and he's like, oh, I haven't done it. And I was like, no. And then he like runs, grabs the ring, and is like, will you marry me?
On my knees.
Yeah, on your knees.
And she was laughing so much.
I didn't say yes. I was
that
just
she were not able to say yes, and I was like, will you marry me? Give me an answer.
Yeah. So it was typical you, actually. But yeah, from that original treehouse started the dream of building something a little bit safer, something that captured our story and then allowed people to feel what we felt when we were in that original treehouse.
I hope all you ladies watching are swooning just as much as I am over that proposal story. And for all the men watching, take notes. Now we're staying in Oak, which is one of the 2 mountaintop tree houses. Below us, we have another 2 which are known as the originals, and they sleep 4, whereas these ones sleep 2. So let's head up and show you where we've been staying. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Come on inside the treehouse Oak. Straight this way, we're going straight to the view because that is what this treehouse is all about. Everything in here is set up to frame this view. It doesn't get much better than that. Waking up, going to sleep and being able to look at that really is kind of like a bucket list experience.
But where's the bed?
I'm going to show you where the bed is because it's pretty insane. So any last guesses? Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. The bed comes down from the ceiling. What an incredible way to utilize the space.
And that's what tiny homes are all about.
Exactly. Being smart, being crafty, and being unique. And I think this bed definitely ticks every single one of those boxes. I'm gonna get up. Tom and I were actually sat in here last night and we got really lucky. We actually saw a glimpse of the northern lights. So I'll pop some images up. It wasn't the best because it was a little bit cloudy, but who knows, maybe tonight we might get a better chance because the sky is so clear. And who knows, if you stay here, you might get to experience that, and that is a pretty incredible thing. I'm gonna go back this way. Jumping off the bed. We're gonna move on from the bedroom and talk about this kitchenette space. So, like I said, it has a lot of modern technology throughout. So you've got the induction hob, ventilation system, hot water tap. You've got a mini fridge under here as well. Tons of storage like under here, and then shelving. There's not much here. Like you've got 2 champagne flutes. Do you know what I mean? Like this is a getaway. This is somewhere you really just can escape everyone. Love this door as well while we're here. I like the soft curve, kind of follows the motif around here of all those soft edges, feeling really cozy and luxury.
We also have that control panel there.
Yes, so you can control all the lights here. You've got different settings like night light, romantic light, and then you can also control the bed. Now it's time to show you the bathroom. So through here we have a flushing toilet, which is incredible in a floating treehouse when you think about it. We have our basin and a mirror there, which is great in a smaller space. But the best part is 100% this bath. So it's separated via these sliding pocket doors. So when you're on the toilet, you can have your privacy. But in here, how cool is this? So it's a bespoke bath fit for the cabin. Gonna sit down so you can see how big it is, and it actually fills up from the bottom, so there's no tap. But you do have the addition of a shower, and we're in a glass box so that the steam doesn't affect the rest of the wood throughout the treehouse, but also you can still benefit from those views.
I've spotted something that I think you need to come and give some attention.
So when you stay here, you can actually select the Love Nest package, which we did, and it comes with this really beautiful little platter. So I'm gonna have a grape. Should we do some grape ASMR?
Oh yeah, I could get behind that.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you, that's for us.
3, 2, 1.
There's a lot more to get through there.
Oh yeah, we'll be tucking into that very shortly. Now I want to talk about this central column in the treehouse. It kind of acts as a divide for the space, but it's actually home to the living tree inside that the treehouse is settled upon. It's now time to talk to Sally and Kjartan more about what it takes to build a luxury treehouse.
What holds the treehouse is one 7-meter or 6-meter long pipe that is cut in two, surrounding the tree, and that steel pipe is fastened to the tree with 4 steel bolts going straight through the steel pipe and the tree, and the rest of the construction is attached to the steel pipe. So the tree is living freely inside the steel pipe. When this tree have kind of grown out and filled the steel pipe, then it's time to take it all down.
So all the weight of the treehouse lies on this steel collar, and then the bridge acts as just a support, so it keeps the treehouse from falling over.
So in 30 years, the construction will be taken down, and the tree will basically continue to live, and the only thing that is left is the 4 holes in the tree, which the tree will also grow away. Maybe in 50 years, no one will see that anything had been here ever. That's kind of cool. Very little footprint that we are making with this type of construction.
On our last night, Tom cooked us up some fajitas and we swiftly headed to bed, preparing for our early morning hike. There is so much to do in and around Odda. We've got waterfalls only a minute's drive away, world-famous hikes, glacial paths. This is the perfect place for someone who loves an adventure, and that is what Woodnest is all about. Now come with us as we embark on another adventure, head further up north, and we're going to give you a little sneak peek of what you're going to see next on the channel. And here we are at what might be the best log cabin in all of Europe. You'll have to watch and decide, so click the bell button up above to get notified when this video is released, because you're not going to want to miss this episode. Tom's going to take us on a full tour, and we're also going to get to go on experiences like a helicopter ride, have a private chef, luxury cars, the lot. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next episode.
Hi Luxury Home Show, my name is Espen. I'm an interior designer and this is my house in Norway. Welcome in.